the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
This is as good as it gets in a 3-game series, Boog. I mean, one game for all the marbles, and who knows how it's going to play out. But one thing I'm sure is we'll see the managers being very proactive. And in a situation like this, where there's no room for error, they're not going to be afraid to use every arm in the bullpen and every warm body off the bench if they have to.
Yeah, there's no saving something for tomorrow in this type of situation. Got to put it all out there on the table. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Steele. What's the word on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Richie Ashburn in the box now. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that rolls into the corner. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Trey Turner now. And that one hammered. Williams going back on it. And that one's gone. And they add a pair. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's a big power threat. Jim Thome. There's a strike. Steele. An all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Mike Schmidt, the next to hit, takes ball one. And Mike Schmidt had the rare blend of elite defense and big-time power. An 8-time National League home run leader. Only Babe Ruth has more home run titles.
1-1.
1-1 now. Foul ball.
And you talk about Schmidt's defense. He was rock solid at the hot corner. Fielded his position with so much grace and confidence.
1-2 now. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he chases that one. And now 2 gone.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So up next, Chase Utley. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Two runs across in the inning here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. The count 2-1.
Strike 2. 2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field and pitching in this game, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him, Siggy?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
So up now for Chicago, number 23. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. Strike in the outside corner, and it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Cody Bellinger. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The wind of the pitch. That just misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1. A little up front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
The Cubbies trailing by 2 here in Game 3. Up and in, and now 2-0.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That one missed.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the right-hander deals. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. The Cubs down by a pair here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. That one ripped right center field. It won't bounce off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the full side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at second here with 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. Big time power. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter out.
2 outs. Sliced hard but foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is downstairs. Ernie Banks waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So digging in, Ernie Banks. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one fouled off.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And a pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Phillies 2 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, now the left fielder, Minnie Minoso. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified.
0-1.
Oh, 1 down. Ball 1
No,
there.
that's a ball.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Late on that fastball.
1-2 the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Jimmy Rollins in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Rollins, 28 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Slice down the right side. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That's inside. One out, bases empty.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, bases empty. The punch out there, and there's 2 away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, bases empty. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. That one misses. Ball 1. Warning track, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast, and they add on. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and now for the Phillies, Richie Ashburn doubled his first time up. Not even close there, and that is ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Just missed. Steal. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one's spoiled, and they count now 2-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Fastball for a strike.
Down and full.
And a swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. Back here at the friendly confines, we head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Andre Dawson. Wheeler back to work. Right through there for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Here comes the 0-1.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball count.
To kick the pitch. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Dansby Swanson stands in now and watches strike 1. The Cubbies trailing by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball,
Time to check on
2
our
strikes.
umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
And
1-2.
ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Inside,
Nope.
just missed. Man at first, 1 away. That's in for a strike at 95, and a count 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Joey Gallo
0-1.
in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs.
That missed. That's the ball.
So now 1-2. And
Down,
another ball. On the ground at first. Knocks it down. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next at the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Spits the plate. That's strike 1.
0-1.
pitch.
Ball.
Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That is the inning. 2 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. Here's Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The lefty fires. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Tomey, the next to hit, takes outside. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 2. Just missed. And the pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Fall off foul. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Mike Schmidt. And he's already singled in this game. And that one upstairs. In the air, left field. Has a beat on it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Wheeler back to work. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport.
That's the ball.
He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The 1-2. Got it by him for the K. So up next Billy Williams. Doubled in his first AB. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The Cubs trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Lined into right. The slide, but it falls. And now maybe extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's there at third with a triple.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner at third with 1 gone. And now it's going to be Sammy Sosa. Walked his first time. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's the 0-2. That one missed. He goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position in 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Crushed. Hit center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Andre Dawson will hit next. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
The Phillies up by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Fly ball down the line. Castellanos gets under it. And the inning is over. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Decisive 3rd game of the wild card round. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now back. Second base.
So digging in, Chase Utley. His first at bat was a strikeout. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Williams gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making it work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Minnie Minoso.
That's in. Ball.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Castellanos leads off first with one away. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 2. Ready to go, bottom four. Now the third baseman, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson from the first-round pick of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff. But really coming into his own.
Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Hebert Ruiz, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to third. Schmitty over to first. Two away.
The first baseman, number 25, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo. Reached on an infield single his first time. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And stepping in is the speedy Jimmy Rollins. And here it comes. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Big swing and a miss.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Rollins on at first, nobody out. Left field. Williams pulls it down.
The center fielder, number 1, Richie Ashburn.
So the batting order turns over. Richie Ashburn stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Runner takes off. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Trey Turner with a chance now. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. And he deals. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 5th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Now a long throw home. Safe.
He's safe.
The first baseman, number 25, Jim Thome.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jim Thome stands in for the Phillies. Smash to the left side. Throws across the diamond. And that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, and the batter now, number 23. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. In the air out to center. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Nice curveball for a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Righty to the plate. Just missed.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy.
Now here is Billy Williams. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see a swing and a miss, that retires the side. And that'll do it. And the Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 4-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Keegan Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Schmidt. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Kicks and fires. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Dawson going back and caught on the warning track.
Now batting, second baseman, Chase Utley.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Chase Utley. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the left fielder, Minnie Minoso. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. swing and a miss.
0-2. One and two.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. 2 outs. Got him looking. And that will end the inning. Phillies strand one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 6th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Sammy Sosa. Wheeler back to work. Fall off foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Back up good. Oh, they got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. And now the hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see it down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So up next, Ernie Banks. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next offering is down low.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The Cubbies trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. One down, base is empty. That one to first, Tomey. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Andre Dawson digs in now. That clips a corner. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jimmy Rollins stands in for the Phillies. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a pitch. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
And another ball. Out to short. Banks sends it across to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now it is JT Realmuto. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that's in for a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Hector Neris up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather warming up as well. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of Game 3. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, it's hard to put the ball to it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Richie Ashburn. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Out to short, Banks. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here at Wrigley Field, Dansby Swanson stands in. The right-hander back to work. That's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Two now as he swings through it.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. In the air, left side. And there's one down.
Now catcher, Hebert.
And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Phillies up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouled off. He was late. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On to first. And they get the out.
The first baseman, number 25, Joey Gallo.
And now it's Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we see more and more of that.
The 0-1. Late with the swing there. The Cubs down by a pair here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2. Two down, nobody on. This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Julian Merriweather.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Turner now. Here comes a pitch. Right down to shoot. 0-1. Merriweather, in his 5th season, 32 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Righty delivers.
That's foul.
Started to swing, held up. The shortstop takes the ball. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Now it's going to be Jim Thome. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The 0-2. Strike 3. Looking on the changeup.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Schmidt in the box now. No balls and a strike. That pitch clips the inside corner. 0-2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
To the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now right field.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. First offering, and it just misses. Schmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. The 2-1. That one hammered center field. That's back. And gone into the home run basket. It just got out of here. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Chase Utley. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger makes the play, and it's out number 3. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Strong.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The pitch.
Strom is a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Ball to strike.
2-1.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So man aboard. Bellinger up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Right through there for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Man at first, Billy Williams getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The Phillies leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone. 1-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air, center field. And he makes the catch.
Now that's the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ripped to third. They get the force, and that is that. Cubs leave 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hector Neris. And now for the Phillies, Minnie Minoso.
The left fielder, number 9, Minnie Minoso.
The pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Jimmy Rollins.
Next to hit, Jimmy Rollins. it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Misses inside, and that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Lee Smith, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. One down, base is empty.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Nothing across here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubs 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Andrew Bellotti.
Leading off for the Cubs.
The pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Right-handed reliever. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the righty deals. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through it for the K. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swanson stands in now and watches strike one. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That misses.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike. And here it comes. Strike two.
1-2. Count.
The Cubbies down to their final strike.
Ball.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS. So the Philadelphia Phillies take game 3 and are on to the division series, Singy. This was a tough task having to play all 3 games in hostile territory, but they got it done winning 2 out of 3.
Well, you said it. Winning is always a challenge on the road, but even more so in the postseason. They showed me a lot in this series, and I think this win is going to send them into the next round feeling pretty confident about what they can accomplish here in October.
And a tough end to the season on the other side. They obviously had bigger hopes for an October run, but that'll have to wait till next year.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They led 4 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours, 6 seconds. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.